Next is citizen participation non-agenda. Don Kane.
Good evening, Mayor Green, Vice Mayor, Councilman, City Manager Ken Parker. My name is Don Kane. I live at 101 University Boulevard in Daytona Beach. And the reason I'm here tonight is my wife and I, over the last month or so, have gone to quite a few budget hearings throughout the area. We own quite a lot of property throughout Volusia County. And we went there to gripe about managing the budget and budget discipline and keeping the taxes low. And tonight it's a pleasure for me to come down to Port Orange to show some appreciation to your city and to you individuals. And I wanted to say this eyeball to eyeball. And I really do. A lot of us do appreciate you setting good examples in Volusia County. And we got in trouble a few times comparing your city with other cities, and there's a lot of managers, city managers and mayors mad at me right now, but that's all right. We'll all get over it and we'll be friends again. But I must have heard 4 times, including from the county last week, that you can't, when we compare Port Orange with counties, management to me is, over the last 100 years, the fundamentals of management doesn't change. And managing a city is like managing a business. And you guys kick butt. But the one thing I've heard over and over again, I'm almost tired of hearing it, is you can't compare apples and oranges. I just wish they'd say you can't compare apples with Port Oranges. Because you folks here kick butt. Manage, thanks to Ken Parker and the mayor and all of you. It seemed like you have a teamwork. And I'm an old factory manager from Newark, New Jersey, and I come down here originally from...
Can I interrupt you?
Yes.
In the National League, what baseball team do you support?
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Dodgers.
Los Angeles now.
Well, you just lost a friend up here.
I'm from New Jersey also. We're talking about the New York Mets, but they came on, of course, after the Dodgers left.
Well, I'm an old metal bender from Newark, New Jersey. But, going back to taxes and budget.
You only get 3 minutes. I got to not interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So your 3 minutes starts over.
No.
Can I just tell you a short story?
I'll subtract interruptions.
Okay. I'll just tell you a short story about cutting taxes and managing costs and so forth. Back when I was a kid, and probably you were too, the first president that you voted for, I guess was maybe...
Never voted for a president that won.
Sounds like me.
Well, I'm a Republican, but I voted for John Kennedy back in the 1960s. And John Kennedy had an idea. He thought that the corporation taxes of 91% were too high. And he wanted to bring the upper rate down to 70%. And a lot of people, including Republicans, said, "You're crazy, that'll never work, you'll steal away the revenue from the government." And he died before it got enacted, but it did get enacted. And a funny thing, a strange thing happened. Businesses grew, flourished. The 60s were outstanding. And it was the beginning of the trickle-down economics, really. And then President Reagan in the 80s adopted the same plan, and we had a lot of prosperity. So it does make a big difference when a city or a government of any size manages their costs and keeps the taxes down. In your case here, your little city of 56,000 drawing industry. I noticed you wrangled radon down here.
No, they just returned.
Okay.
They were started here.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yes.
Over a kitchen table.
Oh, that's great. But my company, Hudson Tool and Die, came down here and they bought land in the 60s and decided to expand the plant in the operation. And my boss, and he was one that measured, Ken, you'd like this, he measured everything. He even measured the speed in which you walk through the plant. If you didn't walk through it 126 steps a minute, you might get fired, because he wanted effectiveness.
126, wow.
And anyway, he invested in the company and then bought the land up in National Gardens. He bought 78 acres up there, and then later expanded and moved the whole plant down here. And so there's about 270 folks working up there, and it's a metal stamper. Anyway, that's where I kind of grew up on a factory floor, and I'm a factory manager, and so I can appreciate Mr. Parker's kick butt style of hands-on management and your folks' cooperation and understanding of how things really are. I just wish that this would project through the whole county in the 16 other cities in this county. And so they may get mad when we compare their results and their management style with Port Orange, but we're going to keep on doing it. And also I should say Ormond Beach is successful too, but you know, you could what you guys and ladies did, you did the difficult job. You could have taken the easy way out. You could have said, oh, just raise them 20% like everybody else.
I don't want to cut you short when we're getting thank yous, but you only have 3 minutes.
Okay.
It is a business to this group here, and we do not have any taxpayers in Port Orange.
Mm-hmm.
We only have investors.
Yeah.
That's all we have.
Well, anyway, I appreciate it very much. And
Very much.
I take my hat off to you, all of you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks again.
Yes.